Well, hello, everybody. These guys are getting tidied up, and we are gonna be down to racing here at the Glen. That's right, Watkins Glen. We're gonna have some fun here tonight. These guys are ready to show us a good time. We got the PM18s. Any light cars going on around the track here tonight. Robert McGinnis in that top spot at the moment. Robert Wickens right behind him. We got the Roberts in front. Let's see if they can keep it there tonight. These guys going to get out there for some qualifying here. Let's see who lays down a good one. Who's going to be the fastest out there tonight? We will see. Thank you all for joining along with CWTV here tonight. It's going to be a fun one. Again, you know how it goes by now. These guys do the quick sprints here, two race, very quick sprints, and they get it going just like that. They are done. So we'll see who gets it done here tonight in these two sprints. Top 10 of the first race, invert into the second. It's always a good time here with the elite racing leagues. See who gets it out there for the fast time here tonight. Watkins Glen. We're going to have a good old time here tonight. As always, we're ready to party. It's Friday night. We got this and one other race. I should say there's really three races because of how quick and the sprints. But 2 nights here left in this series, and they move on to the big ones, the IR18 after this. So it should be fun here in September. Like I said, though, we still got 2 weeks. Still got about a little over 7.5 minutes left in this qualifying session here. What's going on, Bill Cook? How's it going on this fine Friday night? Anthony, how'd you finish? I didn't get to see the end of it. I caught a good part of the beginning there. How'd you finish off? Left in this qualifying session here. We got guys that have their outlap done and ready to put it down here. Yes, there were, Anthony. I did see that. It looked like it was a tough one. Sounds good. I will give it a listen. 6.5 to go in this qualifying run here. Thank you all so much for joining along here with us and having a good old time. We appreciate it. It's always fun over here. It's always such a blast here, CWTV. Then you bring in the elite racing leagues, and that's exactly what this is. It is elite. Some big names out here. Look at this. Trenton Walco on the top of the board right now with 1:43. Nick DeGroot, Chris Wilhite, Chad Frankenfield, Doug Ellison, Covey Moore, Thomas Geisler, and Yari ButtKicker. See who else can make their way into these top times here. Watkins Glen. Watching Robert McGinnis right now put a lap down. He's got his out lap down. He is going for the gold now. Thomas Sherman putting it into P2. You know, believe it or not, sometimes guys drive a little safer at a place like Martinsville compared to Auto Club. Auto Club just kind of a throttle down and just lift a little. So some guys get a little overconfident. Robert McGinnis putting it into P2 now, right behind Trenton Walco here. Let's see who else is out and about as Robert Wickens is making his attempt now. Let's see what he can get on the board. It looks like they advance a little. Robert not able to get a time down, so it looks like he's gonna start back in 15th here. What's going on? Mr. Scott Schroeder, 740474 470 740 machine there. He's in the comments. 15 laps coming at you from the Glen here. Who's it gonna be come the end of this one? Who's gonna cross the line first? Only time will tell. And these guys are about to get this show on the road here. It's Trenton Walco and Robert McGinnis. We'll start on the front of the field here tonight. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. It's gonna be a good one. I got a feeling. You can see it in his eyes. He's ready there. That's Robert McGinnis. Staring ahead. He's looking at the pace car. And he is ready to get this one underway. Let's see. Trenton, he's up on the grid now. Just waiting for a couple other drivers to make their way out onto the grid now. And we're going to see who is going to get it done here tonight. I am ready. I hope you are as well. Thank you so much for coming out. I should be just about to pull away here. Let's go up to the skies to see the start of this one. Make sure we catch it all here. We don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep because I'll miss it, babe. I don't want to miss a thing. No, I do not. We will watch as Trenton is going to make his way around here and get ready to start this one off. We'll have the chicane here. Little bus stop. Warming up those tires. Making sure everything's good to go here. Trenton Walco, Robert McGinnis. Itching, they're itching. They are ready to get this one going. Little arrow right there. Robert Wickens. We'll see how he can make his way through the field, starting back near the rear of this one tonight. I see what you're saying now, Scott. I thought you were referencing Robert Wickens and the Aerosmith McLaren Peterson ride there, but no, you were referencing Aerosmith. I'm with you now. My bad, my bad. Took me a moment, but I'm back. I'm not usually the slow one. These guys are getting ready here. Pace car will make his way off here just moments. And we are going to be underway. I'm excited. I am ready. Making that final turn onto the straightaway. And looking at that flag, man, the green flag is out and we are underway. We are racing here at Watkins Glen. Thank you all again for joining the Elite Racing Leagues here tonight. CWTV, we're having some fun. Woo! These guys send her on that one. Send it wide through there, and it looks like Chris Wilhite gonna make his way through there cleanly into second place. Nice little groove up through there. He's gonna battle Robert McGinnis for the lead here early as Robert's looking to get into that bus stop here at the low side. Look at them shoot this bus stop like it's nothing. What a shoot through there. They all make it clean. These guys look like they have done this a time, maybe two. What a run there. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. My goodness. Oh, we got an accident here. Let's go back. We're going to take a look at this one. Is that car just exploding here. Thomas Sherman sending that one around that turn on the outside here, getting it into it. And around he goes. Looks like Daniel Rowe maybe getting a little piece of that one maybe as well. Maybe that was Davey Hamilton. Not sure who got that one. Little bits and pieces. We got another spin here. Let's take a look now as Covey Moore coming out of the turn there. A little hot. See what happens here. A lot of action here on this first couple of laps. Oh, hits those strips, sends it around. Whoopsie. It happens to the best of them. Meanwhile, McGinnis out there doing a great job keeping this one moving forward here. Chris Wilhite behind him. He's got a half-second lead, though. Robert McGinnis looking pretty comfortable at the moment. Right behind him, though, Trenton and Chris. Very close going down that into the bus stop, but looks like Chris going to pull away a little bit. Doug now, side by side here. He's got Brian Blauman next to him. Going side by side here. This is where we saw that accident occurred that last lap. They keep it clean this time by, and they are moving. Whoa, what a move there. Let's go back and take a look at the move here by Robert Wickens, I say. Oh, man. Robert Wickens with a fantastic move there to take that position away, and he is on the plow now. Got another car coming off the track there. Let's see what happened here. Davey Hamilton sending it a little far, getting into it there. Keep it moving. Let's see where the battling's going on here. Is Trenton Walco about a half second behind Robert McGinnis here. Got a battle here. Doug Ellison closing in that gap here between him and Davey Hamilton. See if he can make a run up towards Davey here. Too wide through the corners here. These guys are pushing hard here. You see Robert in the front of this one. Davey Hamilton, Doug Ellison. Looks like Davey taking a spot away from Robert there. Robert gonna get it back over the hill. He does. Davey falls to Doug Ellison there as well. Robert Wickens on a charge now. Well, let's take a ride around Watkins Glen with Robert Wickens here. You see him closing up here between himself and Yari. Can he get to the back of him? Very exciting run, as these guys always give us here. You can see in those mirrors. He's got Doug right there. Doug is looking. You hear them tires as well, as Robert is pushing this vehicle here, this PM18, to the edge. Getting everything out of it. Watching him come around this final turn. Whoa! What a save! What a save! Let's take out a look here. What a save there by Robert Wickens. See what happened here is it looks like he just clipped the grass a hair. Fantastic save. He sends it into the pits, and he keeps it moving out to McGinnis now up in the front. Trenton Walco still closing that gap here, trying to at least. Trying to get closer and closer to Robert McGinnis. We've seen Robert win one of these already this year. Can he keep it going? Still running out on this. You can hear him shifting through those gears here. You guys doing a great job here tonight. Trenton now getting closer and closer. Let's see if McGinnis can hold off Walco here through the turns. Yes, sorry, yep, Elite Racing Leagues. I mean, you guys are pushing Robert. Trenton got to the back of Robert there, but couldn't find that room to get around. Let's see if he can get him on the uphill battle here, as it looks like he's got the speed. Making that climb uphill to the left-hander into the bus stop here. Can Trenton take him? You guys are side by side through the stop here. And McGinnis is going to take it yet again through that. My goodness. Woo-hoo-hoo. What a run we are getting here tonight. Looks like Daniel Rowe now closing that gap between him and Alec. Let's see if he can close it in here within his turn in this bus stop here. a lot of speed can be gained or lost in this part of the track here. You really get a fast part going into, or sorry, I should say out of that bus stop. So you really need to be on it, both in and out of it, really. So you got to get that entrance to the bus stop just right, and your exit, you're going into that little swinging right, and you got to be on that gas stand. As Robert gonna fall to Trenton here. Let's take a look back at the pass here that made it happen. See where he got him. Looks like Robert got a little loose out of that turn, getting into that rumble strip. The bumpers there, woo, sent him, but he saves it. Another great save here. These guys doing a great job out here on the track, making sure they keep them clean and steady. It's Nick DeGroot now trying to close up into the 4th place spot of Joshua Freeman. Robert McGinnis falling off to just over a half a second behind now the leader, Trenton Walco. Doug Ellison has Daniel Rowe in his sights here as well. Closing that quick. See if he can get him here. Like I said, a lot of speed can be gained or lost as he hits the grass there. He's going to lose some there. He's going to lose a spot. As Robert Wickens in 13th. His best spot today, 11th. We'll see if he can pull back up through this one. Trenton, in the meantime, pulling off to almost a 1-second lead over McGinnis. Let's see who gets it done here. What a run it has been here tonight. Lap 6 of 15. They're going to hit the line here to be 7. About to hit that halfway mark of the race here. And what a run. I can't say it enough. It has been absolutely phenomenal here. Trenton taking over that from the mistake from Robert. Looks like Ellison going to head into the pits here. Robert Wickens going to get a spot here, and Chad Frankenfield now has Daniel Rowe in his sights. Let's see if Frankenfield can do anything. You can see him staring down his next victim here. Half a second ahead. He is trying, doing everything he can to get to him here. Closing that gap quick. Can he get Daniel Rowe on this lap here? Falling off a little. You can definitely tell some of these guys' sweet spots here on these tracks. Look at Trenton Walker. You can see the gap between himself and Mr. McGinnis behind him. What a run here from Trent. We're just watching him pull through this track here, making it look like he owns the place and he's out here each and every day. Let's go up to the skies here in the www.bwsports1.com blimp and see what we got going on here. Is they are pushing hard out in the front. Looks like Chris there is going to make a pit stop, and these guys will be going around here. Hopefully not going to be an issue on the exit. We'll see here as they cross the line. It'll be lap 9 of 15. Fantastic run out here. You can see we got the checkers and wreckers drone out here following these guys to precision. Absolute precision. Chad Frankenfield up to P8 here. Let's ride along with Chad and just watch. He must be smooth on that throttle, smooth on the shifting. He's got to be smooth overall everywhere because he is slicing and dicing through the field here tonight. There's some authority. He's got an 8-second gap between the next spot, Yari in 7th. Watch a little bit here as he's doing a fantastic job. If you watch those mirrors, you can see he's got some competition behind him. Let's go out now and take a look here through the field. See where these guys are pushing out here as we're watching Brian Blauman in P5 now. Looks like 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We got Joshua Freeman in 3rd, Nick DeGroot 4th and 5th. Brian Blauman, he's sitting there. All these guys pretty close together here. This is where the main battling is going on. How's everybody doing tonight? What's your favorite track? You see these open wheel cars go around. Not an oval road course, we'll say that, because oval, mine's Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I love running them at Spa here on the Iracing platform though, but the Glen has got to be a track that is definitely up there. We are going to hit that line. We'll have 5 to go here. You can see Joshua Freeman, the gap between himself and the next two of Nick DeGroot and Brian Blauman there. You can hear him hitting those rumble strips there. Those curbs. I don't think you could ask for a better race here from the Glen than what we have been given here tonight. Just a phenomenal showing here. Hope everybody's doing all right. Like I said, it's a Friday. It's hard not to, right? Brian now closing in on Nick. Let's see if he can catch him. You can see the gap there. Can he close it? Getting closer and closer. See if he can get out and around them now. And we got 4 laps here to go. Trenton Walco, Robert McGinnis, Joshua Freeman, Nick DeGroot, and Brian Blauman are your top 5 at the moment. Go back to that battle here as they are side by side now. And Brian is going to get out in front of Nick and take that spot away. Let's see if Nick DeGroot can get back that position here. 4th place. That belongs to Mr. Blauman here. And now he's got Joshua Freeman sitting 1.7 seconds ahead of him. Just a phenomenal showing here tonight. Watkins Glen International Speedway. Woo-hoo-hoo! Gotta love it. We're having fun. I hope you are as well. Trenton Walco coming up to the line. He's got 3 laps left. If he keeps it clean and steady here, I'll have to send it to the back and see if he can make his way up to the front in this next 15-lap race we got coming right after. So don't go away. I know it says 3 laps to go, but it's really about 18 laps to go. Hit that bus stop with absolute precision. Trenton's just got to keep it clean now as he's got a 3.5-second lead built up over second place of Robert McGinnis there. Coming across the line, 2 laps now left. Trenton doing a fantastic job. Trenton putting together a great race here today in that number 61 machine. He's putting on a show for everybody. A little clinic up here. He's got 2 turns to go, and he'll take that white flag here when he crosses that line. White flag is waving. We got 1 lap to go here. And ButtKicker final lap is underway. Trenton's got about a little over a minute and a half to get around here. And like I said, cleanly is the key here. There's still a whole minute and a half to make a whoopsie. To have that tiny little mistake that could cost you here. We'll keep our eyes on him here as most of the field spread out. Well, actually, Brian now making a run on Joshua. Side by side here. Brian Blauman with a fantastic charge to the podium here. Can he hold on to it? What a run for Double B here. See if he can get anything going. Keep it up there. My goodness. Sorry, not anything going. He's got it going. See if he can keep it going. Finish it off here. As you see Joshua Freeman pushing hard. Almost looks like he didn't think it could happen. They're coming up and around the corner here. Only a few turns remain. See if Joshua Freeman can catch him. As Trent Walco crosses the line, he is your winner here on this first one. Robert McGinnis in second. Let's see if Brian can hold on to this third place run, and I think he's gonna do it. He does. Brian Blauman there gonna take that third place. What a run there. And we will be right back here with the second of 2 races here tonight. back to that second of 2 races here tonight, and these guys will get some open qualifying here. The top 10 from that last one gonna vert there, headed to the back. The rest are getting a qualifying out, see what they can do here from the Glen. Not much longer. We'll be back to racing here, guys. Thank you so much. 5 minutes remain. 5 minutes remain in this open qualifying session here. We'll see who puts it on the board. They may kick this thing a little quicker. Right now, we got Robert Wickens, Thomas Sherman, Chris Wilhite, Tristan Wood, Covey Moore, and Doug Ellison. Right as I say it, they do. They advance it. Robert going to start on the front. Can anybody catch Mr. Wickens here tonight? In this second of 2 races, we will see. As they are about to throw down here, it's going to be another fun one. 15 laps coming back your way. Watkins Glen. Thank you so much for joining along with us here. CWTV, we're having a good old time. Having some fun here. Let's see who's gonna get it done. Right in the eyes here. Robert Wickens, he is ready. He is focused. And these guys looking down the barrel of excitement. And they are heading off now. We'll get some racing here. It'll be a fun one. Who's ready for it? I'm ready for it. I hope you are as well. Who is gonna get it all done here? This start means so much. You're getting a good start, staying clean, getting out in front, getting all the positions you can here as they make their way through this bus stop. Ready to get this one underway here, as are we. About to head out there and take that signal here. Making their way to the uphill left. Into the final left. And then the final turn all together that final right-hander, and these guys will be on it and back underway. I'm ready. I hope you are as well, as these guys are going to come peeling down here. We've got a good one on our hands here yet again. These guys are about to take the green flag. It is out. We are racing. Here, these guys are underway. Robert Wickens getting a fantastic jump out there in the front of this one. Let's keep our eyes on the field as we got some people a little sideways there. Tristan Wood going sideways. Whoa! Somebody riding upside down. Doug Ellison. Let's see what happened to Doug here. Oh, somebody coming back onto the track and got him. Poor Doug there. Keep it going here. All good now. Unfortunate, though, for some of these guys early in this one. We got a battle here. Chad Frankenfield and Thomas Sherman going side by side here. Let's see who's going to take this one. I apologize. That's Chris and Thomas. Chad just a little farther back there. And they're moving here as Robert Wickens already to a 1 second lead over the field here. Moving good. You can see the gap between himself and the rest of those guys back there. They're pushing hard. Pushing good. Chris getting close here. Thomas has got to hold him off here. Thomas pulling up to Chris. Making some moves. On the way to that uphill left-hander. Again, another spot here. We saw some difficulties with some cars earlier in that first one. Hitting those curbs and making their way out and over. It's like Thomas now trying to hold on to Trenton, making his way back through the field. Look at these guys. They are very close here. Watching, you can just see that closing rate. As he sees that gap, he's going to shoot for it. Trenton's going to go at it. Does he get it here? Still side by side. That 61 edges him out there. He takes that. 10th place is now his. Half second behind Chris is Thomas here. He is pushing. He's trying to get up there. Got some exiting there in the pits. Merging back onto the track. He does it okay. We're all good to go. Safely back on. Another fantastic run these guys are going to put together here. As now Robert and Chad coming from the back here. Robert McGinnis already up to 4th. Chad in 5th. Fantastic run these guys are putting together here. Wickens, meanwhile, down to a 2-second lead. You got some action here in the bus stop. Missing of the turn there. Wickens at the moment doing a great job. We got Nick DeGroot here. Looks like Thomas, Nick, Josh. That group of three right here battling it out. Got some action up here with Daniel and Thomas as Daniel gets around Thomas there. Gets very close to that barrier there as well. Lap 4 of 15. Robert's still extending that lead, doing a great job at it as well. Let's go back here. Just shooting a little wide there. All good. Nick DeGroot saves that one, keeps it clean, keeps it going. Here's an idea of where Robert and the rest of the gang is on the track here up front. Getting out of that bus stop here, and they're coming around to the downhill. Now they're on it here for a moment. Such a fun track to whip around and have a good old time at. Again, I cannot thank each and every one of you so much for joining along here with us tonight. CWTV, Checkers and Wreckers, www.bwsports1.com. We love to have a good old time here. Watch Brian now as he's trying to close that gap between him and sixth place Yari, and he makes a fantastic run on that uphill. Gonna try to make it around the outside. He's gonna get it done there. Puts it out in front, and he is moving. Meanwhile, Nick DeGroot trying to reel in Thomas Geisler here. See if he can't get a little bit of Thomas's back end. Lap 5 of 15. These guys are pushing hard as Thomas and Chris exchange spots here. Let's see what went down. Right on that top of the uphill. They're going at it into the bus stop here. Let's see as they make their way through that bus stop. Looks like Chris lets Thomas ahead for the time being. You don't want to battle too long, too hard when that leader is making his way in front. Is now Yari and Trenton going at it, and Trenton's gonna pass on by here. Let's look into the cockpit here of Trenton Walco, that last race winner, and watch him close that gap between himself and Brian up in front. See if he can get it done. Watching that lap there from Trenton as he was closing the gap between himself and Brian just in front of him. Look back up and Chris and Thomas here. Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. As Chris is trying to regain that second spot. Also now, oh, there he goes. He'll take that one as Thomas gives it a little too much throttle going there. And now Chris going to battle Robert Chris had to get out of the throttle there and make sure he was all good to go. Robert McGinnis now gonna go around Chris, and he's good to go. He's clear. He's got that wing out in front. He's out to, whoa! Clean air there is Chris as well. Gonna give it a little too much there and sends him around. Robert Wickens now out in front. Let's ride along. Let's see here. Chris looks to be possibly damaged, or he's just closing in, trying to find his way here. Closing back into ninth, unfortunately, here for Chris. As these guys start to shuffle out through the field, let's take a ride with the leader, Robert Wickens here. Battle now between Trenton and Brian. As Trenton close that gap here about halfway through this race. Trenton up into P5. Fantastic running here by Trenton. Putting together a great race, set of races here today. What a run here. He's right on that backside now. There he goes to the inside of Brian. Looks like Brian may just let him safely by here for the bus stop. He does. Trenton up into fourth. Chad Frankenfield into third. Great running here by these guys. Seems like this third, fourth, and fifth place has constantly, both of these races, been right there by each other. Some good mid-pack racing here tonight. Is it looking like clear air being a huge factor as both of the leaders here tonight getting out and in front, and there they go as we're looking at Wickens right now, way out in front of McGinnis. Daniel Rowe trying to reel in Nick DeGroot. We got a battle behind them as well as Tristan Wood and Chris Wilhite are battling as well. These guys are putting it out there, laying every bit of what they got on the line here. They're going to cross the line here. It'll be lap 9 of 15. Brian now falling back a hair after getting past from Trenton there. Closing that gap slowly. Can Daniel Rowe get to the backside of Nick DeGroot with time to spare here? Go back up to Trenton Walco as he is closing that gap between himself and Chad Frankenfield now. Getting there very quickly. Let's see if he can pull it off on this last turn, going around to 10 out of 15. Wickens, McGinnis, Frankenfield, Walco, and Blauman. Your top 5 at the moment. See him using that slipstream, and he's going to slip on by now. See ya. Trenton Walco going to hop onto the podium now. He's got 4 seconds in front of Mr. McGinnis here. I don't know if that is doable. We'll see. Daniel Rowe still half second behind Nick DeGroot here for 7th. Looks like at the moment this is the battle on the track. Brian actually closing into Chad now. See, we'll keep an eye on this one here. As Brian Blauman right on the backside of Chad Frankenfield for 4th place. See if he's able to get out and around him. 5 laps now remain as Wickens crosses that line up there. McGinnis 4.2 seconds behind Robert Wickens. Robert Wickens have to make a mistake, you would think, for McGinnis to get up there and catch him. We'll see, though. It could happen. He is right there on the backside. Just waiting to pounce, waiting to take it away. Do you think that Brian can get around Chad? Right now, Chad doing a great job holding him off here. There goes the move to the inside now. Chad gonna have to do everything he can to hold off Brian. Oh! They connect. Let's watch that one again. Boom. See ya. See if Brian was seeing any damage there on that one. Chad all the way back to 15th. 4 laps to go. And with that accident, that really spreads him out through the track here. Right along with Mr. Wickens again here. One turn away from 3 laps to go here. Wickens still out to a 4.5-second lead over Robert McGinnis. The Roberts up in front. Nick DeGroot getting around Daniel Rowe. Sorry, he's staying out in front there. Looked like he was pushing. He's trying to hold it out in front. That's right. Oh! Daniel Rowe getting into the wall there on the exit of that final turn. That's going to really push him back there. What a run here in the second race by Robert Wickens. Starting on the front, and if he can keep it clean for a couple more, kept it up there the entire time. Two laps remain as he crosses the line, this time by Thomas Sherman here. Couldn't keep it in front of Tristan Wood. Closing up quick there. Gap, not a big one between Tristan and Thomas here. Thomas gonna go for it. Through the bus stop, he's gonna take it there as well. Is Brian now looking? Can he make something happen again? Uphill left into that final left and final turn of the lap. That right-hander into the straightaway where Robert Wickens will get the white flag waving. White flag out in the air for Robert Wickens, and he is going to push this one to it. Can he get it done here? We'll keep our eyes on Mr. Robert Wickens out here as he pushes on this final lap for the moment. As Brian falling back a bit from Tristan back there, we'll keep it up front and watch Robert finish off this masterful race here in the second of two. The Elite Racing Leagues putting down another fantastic show here. We got one more week left, and we're going to have a couple weeks off before we get to that. So join us again. I think it's like August 14th. Like I said, we got a couple weeks off here, but we're going to watch Mr. Robert Wickens finish this one off, as he has waited all race to cross that line for the final time and take that checkered flag here. What a race it has been. Both of these proving to be fantastic shows here tonight. As As always, the Elite Racing League's putting on just a phenomenal race here. What more could you ask for on a Friday evening than a solid race like this, where Robert Wickens is gonna take it. Follow Robert McGinnis now over the line into second. Trenton Walco gonna make his way over there into third. What a run there for Trenton here tonight. First place in that first run, third here in the second. Fantastic races overall. Robert Wickens, Robert McGinnis, and Trenton Walco, your top three here tonight. And my goodness, you can't ask for much better racing than what we just saw there tonight. Watkins Glen here, Elite Racing League. Fantastic, fantastic showing. And that's exactly what you want, what you expect when you see the names like they have in the field. You know it's going to be a good one there. We'll keep our eyes open, see if any of these guys able to chat with us here tonight. If not, we'll end it on that. Fantastic. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Just a very fun run here from Watkins Glen. My goodness, you can't ask for anything better. Like I said, if you like a good party, that's what they gave us here tonight. Elite Racing League. Putting it out at Watkins Glen. Giving us a show. That is for sure. Thank you all for tuning in to CWTV here tonight. As always, it's been an absolute blast, and we appreciate each and every one of you. I think these guys are going to celebrate here with their teams. They're going to get to going here. Here we go. We got the winner of this second race here, Robert Wickens. He's here. He's ready to chat, possibly. We'll see. We will see. He was in for a moment. Maybe he had to run. His team was calling him. They wanted to celebrate a little longer. Give him just a few more seconds to see if any of these guys from tonight's winning or top placing cars want to chat at all. If not, we'll call it a night here tonight from CWTV. What a showing these guys gave us here. Watkins Glen. Fantastic track. Always, as always, putting it down in style. Again, this is the Elite Racing League. Here we go. We got the winner, Robert Wickens. Do you have a copy, sir?
I think so.
I hear you there. Fantastic run there tonight in that second race. And it looked like you just barely missed the qualifying in the first race, so you had to start back, and it's a hard field to charge through. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's not easy. You know, I mean, honestly, this iRacing stuff's just a blast. I mean, when I was doing the IndyCar Challenge stuff and the IMSA Challenge races, and it was too serious. You know, so this kind of stuff, like showing up on a Friday night, no practice. You know, I've never driven the MP18 car before. You know, it's just fun to just jump in with a fixed setup and just have some fun. So one thing I didn't know is you can get damage from using too much curb through the bus stop. So in the first race, I was doing pretty good, and I started getting a lot of understeer, and I couldn't figure out why. And I was running in P nowhere because my pace was slow, so I pit for a fast repair, and my pace was back. So I knew then for race 2, I just had to really stay off the curbs and protect the car. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's a little tip for myself there, because I did not know. Well, you guys hit that thing a lot faster than I ever hit it, though. So in all fairness, it could be the speed on that as well, because I think the way you guys hit that bus stop, it just makes me look like I'm crawling through that thing. That's the question I was going to ask you guys. It seems like the line you guys are taking, you just try to get through there as straight as possible, and it doesn't even seem like you guys hardly ever slow down, as so much speed can be gained or lost in that bus stop area.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's especially in these MP18 cars, it was because it's underpowered. It's a lot about momentum. So you had to really carry a lot of speed through it, and there's no better way to carry the speed than to do the straightest line possible. So, but honestly, the car took it well, but I definitely found the limit for what was too much. But let me be clear, it was like a lot of curb. Like I was the inside tires through the grass, and the car jumped around and bounced around and nearly crashed. So I found that limit, but unfortunately it damaged the front wing in the first race.
So is this a track that you've actually been able to drive around in real life before?
I've never been to Watkins Glen in reality. I'm familiar with the track on iRacing from the IndyCar Challenge, or sorry, from the IMSA stuff that I was doing with FAF Motorsports in a Porsche RSR. So I have quite a bit of practice around Watkins Glen in the game, but I've never been there in real life. It's definitely a bucket list track. It's really fast. It's flowing. It's the driver's track for sure.
Absolutely, that's what I was gonna say. There's just such a fun track to run around here. Last question I got for you is you kind of mentioned you run other things on iRacing here. Not to take away from the open wheel cars here that you won tonight, but is this your favorite car here on there, or do you prefer kind of the Porsches?
You're gonna laugh at me, but my favorite car on iRacing is the Stadium Lucas Oil 4-wheel drive trucks.
You scared me when you said that, and you said you were gonna laugh. I thought you were gonna say the Miata. I was really nervous there for a second that it's gonna be the Miatas. No, I'm okay with that Stadium. Those things are fun. Yeah. They're a blast.
Honestly, the most fun I've had on this game to date is a bunch of friends driving the Stadium trucks around Spa. It's it's so irrational. It doesn't make any sense, but there's something so comical about going through Eau Rouge in a Stadium truck, like just sliding the whole way through and side by side with your friend and stuff. Honestly, it was a blast. So
a lot different than the open wheel cars here tonight.
Exactly. I think it's kind of like indoor karting is a blast because you slip and slide and you have a good time. And you can kind of separate yourself from that reality where, I think when you're driving the IndyCar and iRacing or even these, like it's a proper car and you have to have real finesse and you have to attention to detail to make sure your brake points are spot on. But those Stadium trucks, you brake too late, you just throw it sideways, give it some gas, and you're fine. So honestly, they're a lot of fun. If you guys haven't tried them in iRacing, I highly recommend it. But yeah, it's a good time.
Well, thank you so much for chatting here after that fantastic second race. You just completely dominated that when you were out in front. You qualified up front, and you just set it sailing there. And hey, the mic is yours now. Anybody you want to thank for getting it all done here tonight?
I'd like to thank you guys for hosting this race. It's been a lot of fun. It's not my first time joining you guys in any race that you guys put on, whether if it's with these Pro Mazda cars or if it's an Indy car or God, I don't even know what other ones I've done that you guys have hosted. So it's just a lot of fun. Like I said, it's nice to separate from the seriousness in motorsports every now and then and just have some fun and and drive some race cars. And for me, this is still early stages of my recovery. So little fun fact, I'm pretty sure this was my first virtual victory with hand controls. So that was fun.
I am honored to call that. I'm going to use that, Robert.
Yeah, honestly, when Robert got behind me, I knew he was quick, and I had to make sure I put in some solid laps there, and I was actually pretty proud because it was also probably one of the first sim races I've done without crashing. So it all in all, it was a pretty smooth race too. So hopefully that's the starting point of more of them to come.
Well, there you go. If God forbid you just get that momentum rolling from here, I'm going to take a little just a little bit of credit. Not much, just a little bit, Robert. Thank you so much for chatting with us here tonight. Congrats on that win. A very fine win here in that second race.
Hey, no problem. It was all you. I could hear you. I knew you're
I don't know
rooting
about
for
all
me.
that. But, hey, thanks so much. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
What a fantastic run it was here tonight, and congrats to Trenton out there doing a great job, as well as Robert Wickens there. What a conversation we got to have there with the winner. This is Elite Racing League. It is just that. You hear it. You see Robert Wickens, Robert McGinnis, and then they tie them up here with these guys that look up to these drivers. Such a fantastic league here. Join us here. We got a couple weeks to go until we got that final race coming at you. And like I said, we got a couple weeks, and we'll be back at it here. Elite Racing League. Thank you so much. You guys have a great weekend. That's all we got for you tonight. We'll see you here tomorrow on CWTV. So make sure you like and subscribe to the page, and we'll talk to you